This is going to be game three between the little one and LaLush. I do want to mention that this I thought was a best of five, and because there were three replays on the website, but it was a best of three, I believe, and the little one up 2-0 won the best of three, and they are just playing out the third game because it was a show match. Sometimes they do that for show matches. The new StarCraft 1.1.2 patch is out, and I did not get a chance to even finish reading all the new balance changes. I'm very excited that I will be able to finish doing that after this. It looks like they increased the hatchery and for Zerg and for Protoss the Nexus life. So I'm excited about that, being a Protoss player. I won't talk any more about that right now. It looks like we have Terran, the little one, the famous little one, on the upper right, and then LaLush on the bottom left. And then this is Zelnaga Caverns. The last two games were kind of the first game on. I'm sorry, I'm fighting a cold, so I apologize for the sniffling. But the first game on Lost Temple, the little one, he managed to pull a win out with an incredible mech play, making Thors, tanks, and Hellions. And then we had the second game from the little one. Gosh, I am embarrassed. I have to go back and watch those games. What actually happened was I made this replay some days ago, and the video got corrupted, so I have to go back and watch those in order to be able to cast them great. But I mean, in order to talk about them. But hey, that's just fine. Now we have a spawning pool going down on 14 for LaLush, and his overload going out to surround the base of the little one. Probes and SC and a drone doing a little cross thing there, and the drone trying to harass the SCV. This SCV pulling off mining to harass the drone in order to get the barracks up. And another change was that the requirement for barracks was not a command center. The requirement is a supply depot. So you cannot build barracks before a supply depot anymore. That will prevent some kinds of cheese from going on. And here we have the SCV from the little one going into the base of LaLush, checking out what's going on, and it looks like no Zerglings or anything out yet. Spawning pool is about to finish. First extractor is almost done. If we look in the base of the little one, making a marine orbital command, and an extractor steal from LaLush, very annoying. Meanwhile, the little one chilling with his SCV on the main. Sorry. The expansion for LaLush. My head is stuffed with coconuts. I don't know. My head feels like it has coconuts in it. And we have Zerglings attacking the SCV, and the drone just chilling out here. And 4 Zerglings will be able to take down this SCV, I think. And now LaLush can safely expand. Overlords here and here, again surrounding the base of the little one. A factory going down, and I just love watching the little one at all times in any game. He is always the the one of the most exciting players to watch, and LaLush is a worthy opponent for him, I think. But we will just see what has to happen. Will the little one bring out more Thors and more tanks, or will he go for a more? It looks like he's teching up to Starport, doing a 1-1-1 build very quickly. So he could be thinking about medevac drops. He could be thinking about Viking harass. I've seen the little one against Zerg do like mass Viking play, especially on Lost Temple is good because you have all the those ledges where you can harass. And now from LaLush, it looks like we have just very standard Zerg play, getting the fast hatchery and a Roach Warren for defense. Roaches are 25 gas, so that is not a big gas investment, which means that you can get as many minerals as possible, not getting a second extractor, and then building a few roaches. So now this Hellion is going to try and make something happen. Goes to the Zelnaga Watchtower. If we look at the APM for these two players, both sitting at around 150. And if we have the units tab, 20 SCVs for the little one plus a mule, and 22 drones for LaLush. Then we have 2 roaches defending with this Hellion. Hellions, unfortunately, are not good against roaches. 2 shots only bring him down to 133 health. Now 4 roaches for LaLush, spreading them out. Good micro there, just kind of spreading them out, which is blocking the avenues of attack from the Hellions. Securing this Zelnaga watchtower. The little one pushing out with Marines and Hellions, opting to stay on one. Excuse me. Sorry. Opting to stay on one base, bringing out a Banshee, which is good against roaches. That might be his thinking there. But we will just have to see if LaLush has an answer for this Banshee. No cloak on the way. I don't think. I don't see cloak on the way, and it's 22 ACVs versus 31 drones. So the little one really has to make something happen right now. Otherwise, he will be behind in the economy, which is important. Otherwise, his macro, he won't be able to make so many units as LaLush. It's very important to get a lot of economy. So this one Banshee wailing away at the hatchery, but these roaches are just chilling, letting him do that until I think if you see 2 queens in production for LaLush in response to this Banshee, these very vulnerable Marines are going down. Look at the health bars, and this is a very fragile force from the little one, Marines and Banshees, and queens do a lot of damage, taking out the Hellions, just taking out whatever they can. I think there are too many queens. The little one won't be able to. I think there are just too many queens because the Banshee did go down, and those Marines. Marines are actually pretty darn fragile. They only cost 50 minerals. And that was just a handful of Marines. But here we go. If we look at the income tab, we have the army tab. We have 55 food for LaLush and 49 for the little one. So LaLush is at a bit of an advantage, and he's just playing very standard. Again, building an overseer in case of cloak Banshees. But now the little one is trying to secure an expansion, building a second starport. Meanwhile, building Banshees out of the starport, more Hellions and Marines. So this is a completely different play from the little one. It is not all mech. It is bio, mech, and air. So a little bit of everything. And I love how these tentacles just kind of hang there. I wonder what they're for. That actually could be like a... I'm not going to make a joke there because it's probably funny. I was about to try and make a joke, but it's not going to be funny. Okay, here is a Banshee. Love the coming out, just hanging out, chilling. And these overlords just chilling. Lots of chilling going on. Nope, but this Hellion is going to stop chilling on the creep, actually getting punished for that. And it's going to have to run away. This Banshee might try and swing around and harass from the back. I don't see any spore crawlers, but again we have 3 queens, and 3 queens is really enough to stop 2 Banshees. And if you see the creep, it does extend from LaLush's base to his expansion, which is good because this area here, if there is no creep, then it takes much longer for the queens to go back and forth. Meanwhile, if you look on the minimap, this Banshee has 1 kill and not really able to penetrate the base of LaLush. And LaLush really only has a few queens, and that is his only anti-air, but these Banshees are only coming out 1 at a time, and he's not opting to research cloak. We do have Galil Reconstitution on the way. 3 Vikings. So doing a little transition play from the little one. And if we look at the income tab, 1,300 minerals, pretty much over 1,200 for the little one, and that's because of mules. 46 harvesters over 34. So I do think that LaLush is in a bit of a lead. Scary roach force coming out, possibly looking to take down the second for the little one, or just to do a little bit of harass to try and secure some map control to take a 3rd expansion. And the 3rd expansion does go down while these roaches move out. The Vikings, mass Vikings, probably won't be doing too much here. They do 12 damage, where I think Marauders are a better choice for against all these roaches. And as we can see there, but these roaches are going to opt to go home. But It does kind of force the little one to stay in his base and try and defend the second expansion. Meanwhile, LaLush is happily taking a third at the Gold Expo. If we look at the vision for the little one, he does not see the third quite yet. He does have this Zelnago Tower, and he's going to be moving out with these Vikings, doing some scouting. And this 2 starport play is 3 starports now for the little one, pumping out only Vikings. So we do have mass Vikings now for the little one. And just roaches and queens and zerglings for LaLush, a changeling going out to try and scout the base of the little one to see what's up. And these Vikings are going to attempt to take out this third, but cannot. Too many roaches. Roaches are a good defender, a good meat shield, and good against Vikings. And so we have in the production tab, if we look, just missile attacks level 1 on the way that will upgrade the queens, possibly Metelisks if he's planning on making Metelisks in the future, and just lots of just a Banshee and 3 Vikings for the little one. Don't see any upgrades, don't see an armory to upgrade the Vikings and Banshees. That might be good. Another bunker now down for the little one, but no, I don't see 2 Marines queued up. But this, he has 1 barracks, and it is not a reactor barracks, so those Marines will take a little bit of time, and the little one trying to stay in the game by building a third. The army size, it is 121 for LaLush and 107 versus the little one. All of the skirmishes which have occurred in this game have gone in the favor of the little one, and the Hydras now on the field. If we look, 3 more Hydras on the way, so a terrifying ground army. A spore crawler in the base of 2 spore crawlers in the base of LaLush, defending this third expansion. If we look at the main is almost mined out, and 2 evolution chambers for double upgrades. Here we have the little one trying to make something happen, swinging out, and the little one really has to, in order for him to win the game, he has to make something happen right now because he is behind. And lots of Banshees, but no cloak. And okay, doing a little bit of retreat. So poke-in was unsuccessful, and these drones will go back to mining the base. A 4th hatchery on the way for LaLush, who is in a commanding lead right now, and the little one trying hard. He really needs to take this third if he wants to survive, but now is the perfect time to push out before the little one gets the third up. And will LaLush commit to this attack? Hydras are very slow on creep, or is he just baiting the little one back? Looks like roaches in the front taking. What's hard is those Banshees are great against the roaches, and Vikings not doing a whole lot there, unfortunately, getting taken down by the Hydralisks. Hydralisks can shoot at Vikings, and Vikings can't shoot Hydralisks. And I just think that this little one just does not have good positioning for this attack, and the little one may lose this force. And GG from the little one. What happened there was the little one, even though he still has a whole bunch of units, he wasn't able to take his third. If we look at the little one's vision, he doesn't see the 4th, but he knows that Zerg will probably be expanding more. And just thanks so much for tuning in. This again was a show match, so this game 3 was just for fun. I do believe. If it were out of 5, then the little one would have won this game, and there would have been a game 4. However, there were only 3 games to download, so do check out that 1.12 patch. There were a number of changes to each race, and thanks so much for tuning in. Cheers. I'm gonna go back to playing Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Da 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 dum da dum. Bye to all y'all.